from helping Universe in that Chronosphere. So at first the fight didn't actually look that good for EG, but just because a Winter Wyvern is a Winter Wyvern, and Winter's Curse is not very good when all the targets are split up. Yep. And that's exactly what happened. He used it on Vogue and it did absolutely nothing.
What do you think about this now with the Diffusal Blade coming up on the Drow Ranger as his next major item?
I mean, it's great. Arteezy is a player who just seems to love the Diffusal Blade as well. He's always praising it. And then, of course, it has a high amount of agility increase to his hero, which makes the aura better.
And this is going to get really brutal for Navi soon. Because if Fear is actually going to complete up what I would assume is going to be a Solar Crest. Yeah,
I mean, this Sven is not even gonna be tanky against Arteezy, and now with the Diffusal Blade as well.
It's almost when you wish you had that BKB over on Didira. But you can understand why he has the SMY too.
Yeah, but he also needs the Blink Daggers. There's too many items that they need right now in order to be able to breach this backline of evil geniuses. And it's no longer even a backline. We just see Sumail and Arteezy is just running in at them. They don't really care.
Tanako, you're pretty visible there, man. The Chronosphere is going to go off because he had the Dark Root Wave right there. Universe on the other side of the trees. And Tanako will drop. Alpha PPD. Universe will find that kill. And there's no reason why EG has to back out. Like, Roshan respawns up in a couple of minutes. Maybe this is the reason. Arteezy getting caught. Didira just triggers the Ghost Ring. They really want this kill. The Drow Ranger spawns up to Mail. It's not enough time, though. The Firefly was already down from General. So they find the kill over on Arteezy and buy some much needed breathing room for Navi.
Yeah, pushing out the bottom lane. So there's constantly something that Navi needs to attend to. Dendi has done a good job at pushing out the top lane, trying to secure as much farm as possible. He's closing up on that Desolator. TC scouting out the Rose Pit.
Poor little Alpha Wolf. Duel. It's on. It's on. Oh.
That's just rude.
Dendi imbalance.
You can't have a dogfight and then just have Dendi come in and join.
What I kind of feared would happen as well for Navi, these three familiars are now just hovering on the bottom lane. They go back up to the trees, they take out the creep wave, and this is Navi's weakest lane because they've already lost their tier 3 tower. So it's very much exposed. So you have to commit, like, can you even commit the Ant-style army? Like, the Chen army isn't enough to repel this. Maybe it will be once he's finished up the Aghanim Scepter.
I think what they do best right now is constantly push out the side lanes and then get as much farm out of it and make sure that the other lanes are pushing in from EG. The problem with that is that if and when EG enters the base, they're gonna go for this Roche attempt first. The Aegis is very crucial. When they go into Navi's base, Navi will have to fight, and if EG wins the fight, it doesn't matter whether the other lanes are pushed or not.
They have to kill off the Alpha Wolf. The smoke was there from EG as they were just trying to posture around the Roshan pit. Now in comes Tanako. A lot more grouped up. EG this time around. They go for the curse, but it just isolates Universe. But it doesn't matter when Fear does that much damage. You've already taken one. The Chrono looking pretty good to keep Arthel and Denny under control. PPD just playing king of the hill at the moment as Universe and well, it will be Sumail teaming up to kill off the Sven. Denny's on the run, but this is just looking really, really bad right now for Navi. They only have General left alive. He is just abandoned. EG can just go in. They clean up the Chen army, and now we'll take Roshan.
Yeah, 4-for-nothing fight from EG. Perfect. They kill off all the Chen creeps. They can actually just go down middle lane or the bottom lane rather after this fight if they have sufficient earn charges to heal up. I think it's gonna be if PPD commits it to Fear, I think they could just go for the bottom Raxes. There are no Chen creeps. Chen is essentially a fairly useless hero without. They
might find another kill. Can they get close enough? You got Time Walk off cooldown at the moment. Universe need to hit a time block to make that kill on General.
There's also another 30 seconds cooldown on both the Sven and the Bad Riders ultimates, so I'm just gonna choose to play it safe and take down the middle tier 2 tower. Not a bad move anyways, but I think they could have gotten away with Raxes, honestly. The fact that they have a Winter Wyvern that they're mindful about and spreading out, and that Chen has no creeps, just makes Navi's base defense very bad.
Yeah, it's pretty lackluster. Like, the best thing they can have is Firefly already down the field and then just Splinter Blast. Yeah, and this will keep a lot of the creep wave away. But Didira, they won't reach him in time.
Vengeful Spirit has a level 2 Nether Swap as well, so the Bad Rider engage is not even a threat. Solo crest completed on Fear.
Hitting in that damage, that's going to be a big question. Like, how many missed chances are there going to be? Dandy still hasn't spent his money yet. Because he's still sitting a little bit further away from having that Desolator, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say all or nothing for him at the moment, but he really needs to have more damage in these fights. Diffuser Blade used on General. There was no straight attacks. He was able to blink himself away to safety. He also had the 4-staff just in case things were going wrong. But Arteezy, it's just too easy for him to rip apart into that melee ranks. With EMP Tornado, Artstyle also kind of semi-removed from this fight.
Yeah, so they have Arteezy with the Aegis, and then they have the 3 familiars that can just go in and take down a Rax with no problem whatsoever. He's around now running for the top lane, desperately trying to soak up as much farm as he can before EG is gonna try and go for that final push down the middle lane.
Maybe if he's lucky, he can find himself some good farm, not just on the top lane, but grab a couple of the neutral camps. Get to that BKB of his that he needs.
Is it really the Invoker that he's most worried about? I would think that going for the Blink Dagger rather than the Black King Bar would be better itemization right now.
The physical damage is good, but you also saw like what happened to Snako. Fear just tore him apart. One with the familiars, but two, there's a lot of magical damage still coming out from Evil Geniuses. And now with the Hex on the field from Sumail.
Yeah, that's when it gets really problematic. I hadn't noticed that he farmed up that much. Alright, yeah, he does need a Black King Bar.
Even if he has the BKB, he could still be caught in that position where Sumail gets the Hex off before he triggers the BKB. And then it's just a pure stat item for him.
Yeah, and Artstyle is playing against time right now. He has so very little time to try and amass as many creeps as he possibly can. Is he only sitting on a Dark Troll summon? Gonna find a Centaur as well, but that's 2 creeps that are so easily... At this point, Chen just doesn't offer anything.
Yep.
Bit of heal, but that's about it.
And he already used his Troll Trap over on Universe. 4-star, pushes Joe Ranger in close to Universe. While he blink in, the curse will come off. It's a nice one. As Invoker was taking a lot of life off the Faceless Void, has to retreat back out again. Dendy, he has been chased down by these familiars. The drop will come down, picking up both Artstyle and Dendy. The follow-up corner from Universe, perfectly on pit 1 position, but the stun from Dendy Ra. Look for the clean. He needs more damage. Both, it is actually drained out of EG. Sumail is way too deep. A double kill, however, from Fear. The damage is too much. Arteezy and the rest of EG zip the back line, pumping out everything they've got into Navi. Snako will drop. Dendy is being protected right now by his BKB and the Embrace. You're committing double buybacks, but EG again got what they wanted. They take a fantastic fight and they take a second melee Rax.
Yeah, and they only lose Sumail in the process, who probably went a bit too deep. Arteezy still has the Aegis. He actually didn't even die once in that fight, despite Sven jumping on him. But yeah, the fight actually opened a bit... It was a bit of an odd situation with the Winter's Curse on the target. PPD had all the best intentions, but he actually swapped Universe closer to imminent death.
I was wondering what was actually happening with that.
He was only taking damage from Sumail, and suddenly Fear joined in on the fray as well, because the Winter's Curse was still active when he got swapped.
Well, EG, if they can stop trying to kill themselves for a little bit. Is PPD actually going in for an Aghanim Scepter to build on the VS too?
Yeah, there's definitely no reason not to. That insanely low amount of cooldown on swap is just gonna make it viable on everything constantly. Like, he doesn't have to worry about spending it before Bad Riders.
Not to mention the additional upgrade with the extra VS.
Oh yeah, that one is so annoying.
It's like you finally felt like you dealt with him, and then he comes straight back up again.
And Fear sitting on a 7-1-8 score, now finishing on a Shield's Guard as well.
Well done, Familiars. They claim the rain tracks. Does Fear even lose one of these guys?
Yeah, he's lost 1. 2. Oh.
They have the TA traps, they can see it. In general, you almost feel like it's worth the Firefly just to get the extra vision. So he'll lose 2 of them. As well, Fear, well, he came in himself. He's alone. He's completely alone.
You know what that is?
What is that?
That is Miss Micro.
That has to be Miss Micro.
From the old man himself, something you never see. He is the epitome of consistency. So the fact that he did that is, you know, he's only human. It's nice to see.
Well, that human was worth 932 gold that was given to the Bat Rider.
Yeah, I mean, it's forgivable because they're very much in control of the game. But imagine if...
Imagine if they actually went onto this Ven, because then you'd have the BKB right now.
Imagine if this was a close game and he did a mistake like that.
Yeah. Gotta get your head in the game. Well, so Navi, they do still have some good items to try and work with here. Our